It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Minnesota Vikings.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. He cuts it to the right sideline. Working and finally forced to that sideline. So call that a gain of about 28. And that is a Vikings first down. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd and just 2 to go. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
For the Vikings field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. That played good for, looks like about 6.
So let's see, a week ago, okay, he didn't get the touches, he didn't get the yards, he didn't get any efficiency, he didn't play to the standard that he carries himself with. That early run, he's trying to change that.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Achane again. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
There he is on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Jennings. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that is a Miami 1st down.
And the Dolphin 1st down.
Willis looking to throw. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Now Willis looking to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. Devon Achane. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short, but they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the 1st. There it is. Touchdown, Miami.
Willis's pass complete to Greg Dulcich. Touchdown, Miami.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. And he missed it, so a point left unclaimed, and this stays a field goal game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back-to-back carries here. Past midfield to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. He's got it inside the 10. He's going to score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, his 3rd on the year.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. They jump ahead by 4. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here comes Malik Washington. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Lewis in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Looking quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, Willis. Short pass brought in. They'll give him the 1st down. Winds up with about 6 on that play before he was stopped. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. They send a man in motion. Running left. Here's Achane. Crosses midfield, still going. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami.
Ball carrier. Touchdown, Miami.
Patterson on for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark, because this one is up and through.
Makes the score Dolphins 13, Vikings 10. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Nice run there on 1st down, Brock. Now this defense a little vulnerable ahead of this 2nd down play.
Sure is, and just kind of sets the table. Everything in that playbook is open to you. And if you want to be aggressive, right now might not be a bad time.
Another carry for him. Across midfield to the 45. Along this sideline inside the 25. And they finally get to him at the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Mason will try this one up the gut. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
13 more yards. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And they answer. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Sent right down the middle and good. They jump ahead by 4.
17. Dolphins 13.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Washington now to return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. We're to the end of one. 17-13 showing on the scoreboard. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Change up the call. Here's Willis. Throwing the out route complete. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And he got there quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. Second down carry for H.N. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart. So now here's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw, here's Willis. And that's a win for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Right up the gut. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up third and 4. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Third and 4 coming up now. McCarthy looking to throw. Taken in by Addison, left side. He's going to be taken out after a gain of 5. And that's going to be a Minnesota first down.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
So first down from the 41. Play action, McCarthy. And that's going to hit the turf. A good throw, but he couldn't hang on through the contact. We've got second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he gets home. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
Dolphins 13.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Washington now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Chased out to his right. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted! And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Hawkinson.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings a first down.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it, and when they both recognize it, you get a first down.
Hits his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in. And he's going to win the race to the corner. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hawkinson. 9 yards on the score. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clear. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Willis to the air. And the catch in and out of his hands. Contact separating him from the football that time. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Willis. Oh, he's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. And it's Dallas Turner. His first of this season after he had 8 just a year ago. 3rd down run from Achane. And they're going to rally to and bring him down short as the Dolphins likely get a punt now.
If it's 1st or 2nd down, Kate, you don't really love giving up that many yards. But in that situation with a conservative offensive call, you do your job defensively.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
On the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's McCarthy. Hawkinson has it, working that middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Minnesota with a big play. 30 yards.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. McCarthy throwing here. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Vikings First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Vikings holding the lead at US Bank Stadium. So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. Now it's McCarthy. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Willis now. And the catch won't survive the contact this time. Incomplete. That was a tough-ass partner making that play against double coverage. It's 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on first.
Now Willis looking to throw on 2nd down. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Taken right at the 40. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. Out of bounds he goes, following a gain of about 11. And that is a Vikings 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to corral him out of bounds here after giving up about 6 yards on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Working on second down. McCarthy. Throw is caught. And he gets home. Touchdown Vikings. Garrett Wilson in from 13 yards out. Reichert on for the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that adds yet another to their lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Let's start this drive with Achane. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Here's Willis. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Minnesota touchdown. That right there, that takes just the right circumstances to happen. But man, a big boy pick six, Brock, one of the most universally celebrated plays in this sport.
Look at the smile on your face.
I love it. Big boy touchdown. Come on now.
Well, I think you and a lot of fans are in it for the celebrations. Those big guys do so much work, and now they get their chance to play hero. It is a blast.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Throwing on second, Willis. Short pass brought in. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch, and he got there quickly. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Washington now to return. Escapes a defender. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First and 10, going heavy to the right side here. 3 tight ends. Going with an alternate play here. Willis to throw it. Has his man, but his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, Brock. It's second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll air it out on third. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. He's got this at the 27. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. To the right. Hold in by Jefferson. Near the sideline. He's going to be forced out after a gain of about 20. And that's going to be a Minnesota first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
All set to go now from the 35. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
This attempt is up, and it is good. And they just keep adding to their lead. Now, after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. There's a chain up the middle. Back to where they started as the play picks up 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Willis. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end. Because it's going to be tight throws into contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70, Panther 60, Panther 60, 79 Broncos, 79.
Here's Willis to the air. Challenging double coverage, and they don't get through. Throw made it. Contact breaks up the catch to force 4th down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They'll bring out the punter here, and he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Well, these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. The handoff. Here's Connors. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Extra DB out there for the Finns. 3rd down. Now it's Connors. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
Now on 4th down, one of the greats, Johnny Hecker, out to punt this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
23-yard line.
Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw. Into the hands of Dulcich. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
Willis. Pass complete to Dulcich. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play.
A gain of 16 yards.
Offense going audible this time.
Dolphin 1st down.
Willis in the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Dolphins.
They pitch it to Achane. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They're going to read at the line.
35-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. And he snags this one over the middle. And he gets home. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jawan Jennings, the 2nd score that he has brought in this season. Patterson on for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And they cut into the lead by another point.
52. Dolphins 20. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Return coming here from the 12. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now a run by Connors. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They'll run it here with Connors. Past midfield to the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he gets home. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert on for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They add another to their lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Washington now to return. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Willis now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go. Johnny Ryan.
Changing up the call. Man in motion, out of the slot.
18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now Willis looking to throw on 2nd down. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Jennings. A gain of 15.
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit.
Down, Miami.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
70, step forward. 19, sight.
He's going to throw it again. This one's quickly to Jennings. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter.
A gain of 15. And the Dolphin 1st down.
Achane running right. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Tight end in motion right. Working from the gun, it's Willis. And it's incomplete. Started as a catch, but the hit forced it free before he could secure it. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Vacates quickly left side. He's under pressure, he's not going to get away. They take him down to the 30. Shamar Stewart. And now it's going to be 4th and 13.
4 yards. And it's 4th down.
Now it's Riley Patterson to try this Dolphins field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. Facing 4th down, Dolphins bringing out the field goal units. This is going to be Riley Patterson to do the honors. From the left hash. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Running with Connors. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this run is going to push it inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. He's going to be taken down. The game's about 14 on the play. And that is a Vikings 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Another carry for him. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Now it's McCarthy. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Plowing up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. This just 21 yards down the pipe. Reichert connects there. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Reichert set to kick this away. Washington now to return. Jukes away from one. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. Cavity Lions.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with A-Chan. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings on their way to their 3rd win of the year. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. McCarthy throwing here. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Huer and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.